Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, only of all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, to the elect, that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, pushing this truth and faith and sincerity. I'm the brother Shema from the GMS Houston camp. And this lesson basically going to be going to separating ourselves from these people and, from this world. Because these people, the ones who are not of the elect, the people that are wholly invested into this place, with their future and their careers and their 401ks, this and that nature. When Esau, come down with even harsher mandates, they gonna give in. They gonna take it because they don't have the faith, right, that we have been blessed with. They don't have the spirit that we have been blessed with. They don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See, so you gotta be separated from them and not be too attached to these people. You see, because by you being attached to them, you could, the same energy that they have could rub off on you. And, you don't want that. And especially with like women and, this and that. Because, anything can happen. The Most High can deliver your woman. Right? If she, does what she's supposed to do, and she's not a demon. The Most High could do anything, but we don't know what the Most High will do, so you can't be too attached because Satan can use her as an avenue, right, to, make you weak, right, to play with your emotions. Even the same thing with kids. You see, there's nothing wrong with loving them, but being overly attached is not a good thing, because being overly attached to something could be used against you to make you submit. That's why it says that he calls it all, both small and great, in Revelation 13 chapter. He's going to cause people to do this, right? Because he's going to use things against them. He's going to use the job. He's going to use family, and even their own lives. Right? But we can't be too attached to none of this shit. Right? Everything is gonna have to be let go in order, to get past and make it through whatever we're threatened with. See, but this is 2 Corinthians 7:1. It says, having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of the Most High. So we got great promises that are promised to the nation of Israel. But the whole nation is not making it like they made it, like we made it out of ancient Egypt when we got delivered. The Most High, he took all of us. See, even a great multitude, they came out with us. You see. But this time, man, it's only going to be a small remnant. Those who don't bow the knee down to Baal, right, to Satan. And Satan, he works through the Edomites, which is the so-called Caucasians, or white people, if you should say, what they call themselves, self-proclaimed white people, as Satan. So the ones who don't bow down to his image, his system, and what he has to offer, those are going to be the ones that get delivered, because they're going to trust in the Most High. See, the Most High wants us to trust in him and to forsake this man. Yeah, because we was down, we was in darkness for a minute, but now we have received that light. Right, now we serve the true master, which is Yahweh Shai. You see, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai he was that sacrifice for us that brought us back unto the Most High. He purchased us with his own blood, so we have to live unto him. You see, and do what's required. And part of that is separating from this world. Because the world's going to hate us. And they're not going to agree with the message that we teach and what we believe in. She says, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and the spirit, perfecting holiness and the fear of the Most High. So we got to cleanse ourselves from the filthiness of the flesh, which is a daily thing. See, but these people, they are fully engulfed into the filthiness of this world. You see, that they're easily compromised. Whatever Esau says, they do, because they with this place. They don't want their wickedness to come to an end. They love it. You can do whatever you want to do. Like, nope. They got free will here to do whatever they want to do. And this is what they love. But us coming into this truth, we got to separate ourselves from that. And that even comes with the mindset as well. Because the mindset they have, they are in fear of Esau. We don't fear him no more. We fear the Most High. How should I say, man, don't fear this man, but only fear him who's able to kill both soul and body in hell. She's talking about the Most High. The Most High can do some terrible things unto you. Some things that Esau can't even think of. Some things that he can't even accomplish. The Most High can do it to you. That's why it says this is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Heavenly Father. Right? But it says, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and the spirit, perfecting holiness and the fear of the Most High. So we're supposed to be perfecting holiness, perfecting it. Well, we're going to be perfect in Yahushua, but we're supposed to be as perfect as we can be. Trying to measure up onto the stature of Yahushua, like it says in Ephesians, the 4th chapter. Trying to be like Yahushua as much as possible. And fear, because that fear is what's going to drive you, to do what you need to do, right, to listen to the Most High. This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. Right? The unbelievers of this world, the ones that don't believe in this truth. Right? And being under a yoke is 2 oxen, and they are basically locked together. You see, and they work together and they plow together. You see, you don't want to be, joined together with an unbeliever. All right? Because when we was in the world, we hung with certain people. We might have people that we cool with, and you might like them a lot. But the type of energy that he's on, you can't be around him like you used to. Because those same ideas and the same philosophies that he might believe in, his mentality, all that shit can rub off on you. And you could be getting pulled back into the world and be the same dude over again. Right? He can be telling you, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna take the thing, I'm gonna take the V. You see, man, you should get it too, man, because this and that. And he your boy, so them old feelings, coming back, and now you getting sucked in to all the madness and to everything you preaching. Man, anything can happen. You gotta be on the safe side, man. You gotta keep these people at a distance, because of the time that we come to. The Most High is making a separation himself from the people who are taking this thing, right, and from the ones who not. And it's gonna come down to the ones who not even taking it. They're gonna be forced into taking it, because they don't have anything to stand on. They don't have the foundation that we have. They don't have Yahushua, so they're going to take this. So the Most High is making a separation from his men, or his elect, and the people of this world. And we can't be joined unto them. He said, for what fellowship had righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion had light with darkness? Right? That's good to say. How can two walk together except they be agreed? We have nothing to talk about with these people. We have nothing to agree upon. All right? We are totally different. We have a different mindset. This knowledge has put us on a whole nother level. And they are way beneath us. Humbly speaking, they are. They are way beneath us. You see, it's like the thing that they talk about and the things that they get into, it should be irritating unto you. I know it is to me. hearing certain things that these people talk about, you just want to tell them, like, man, shut the fuck up, man. You don't know what you're talking about. The scriptures say this and that. But the scriptures say don't cast your pearls before swine. They're not going to get it. So it's like, you can't even waste your time trying to convince somebody don't do anything, right, or having the same mentality as you. Don't take the V, man, because they're going to get it. Right? If the Most High want them to get it, they're going to get it. Simple, man. Everybody is not destined for salvation. Everybody is not written in the book of life. Only is a select few that was chosen from before the world was even created. See, can't nobody do nothing to change that. So it's like, that's why I should say you gotta work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You can't pull somebody into salvation. You can't force somebody into salvation. See, it had to be meant for them. See, but it says, for what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion has light with darkness? None. Nothing. Those are the complete opposites. So you're the complete opposites. You know, how can you be joined together? You see? It says, what concord or agreement had Yahushua with Belial, or what part had he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement had the temple of the Most High with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. As the Most High has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Right? Nothing defiled can come into the temple. Nothing defiled. Right? The temple was, pure, sacred. Right? He's giving specific instructions on what can come into the temple, what can be sacrificed, what tribe can come into the temple. Right? But hey, the Most High said He's dwelling within us. So no idols or anything, right, could be in the temple, and we are the temple. And these people they are demons. They worship these different gods. They worship Esau-Edom. They worship these different philosophies. They worship themselves. You see? So we supposed to walk on a whole nother level. Because these people are heading for destruction. You see? Like Matthew 7 say, right? Roughly paraphrasing, that the way of destruction, the gate that leads unto destruction is wide, man. That leads unto death is wide. It's easy to go into death. And a lot of it says, and many there be that go in. A lot of these people, man, they heading for death and they don't even know it. And in their minds, they're living their best life. In their minds, they're living in righteousness, their own righteousness. They establish their own righteousness. They feel like they're doing nothing wrong. They cast away the scriptures because they want to live in their lust. They don't want to cast their lust away. So they want to find any and every excuse. Oh, a white man wrote the Bible, or this scripture said this and that. That's why I don't believe in the Bible. Hey, bro, the Most High gonna destroy these people. Ain't no debating or questioning. Man, all that time is over with, bro. Hey, it's coming down to the wire, man. The Most High, He's about to bring the plagues. He's about to bring Esau upon, our people, man. Hey, they gonna have to pick a side, right? And the Most High don't open their minds, man. Hey, they through. It said, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty. So He says, come out from among them and be ye separate, which separate means holy. The laws, statutes, and commandments make us holy, being obedient to the Most High, to His words. And Yahushua makes us holy. You got to come out from among these people. Even though we among them, we living among them, we walking amongst them, we talking to them, right? But don't be on the same thing that they be on. You see, some of these people, they're gonna be trying to turn you in. You see, even your own family members. Alright. So it's like, it's best to not get too attached. You see, because these people gonna make that decision, and they gonna choose, right? If it's not meant for them, if they're not the elect, they're gonna choose the wrong side, and we can't be messed up over that. You see, man, we just gotta see this thing, the whole way through, no matter what we see, because whatever we lose, like Yahweh Shai said, we should get it back 100-fold, and you gotta have faith in that. So no matter what we see, no matter what we hear, no matter what our family members do, no matter what our loved ones do, no matter what happens to them, you gotta keep that faith. All right, you gotta have that crazy faith. That you gotta have a solid foundation. And that's what these times for. All right, that is what we have been building up for. We have been building ourselves up for. You see, but that was a lesson. I'm just edifying with that. I'm gonna say shalom.